Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give a list of people I've met. Yeah. Here we got Bob Nelson. Earlier I did a video of people I've met in my life. This 79, he used to play nose tackle for the Green Bay Packers. And there he is, Bob Nelson. Very nice guy. Personally, I actually like him. Yeah. He's an easy to get along with guy. But he played professional football. He also played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But anyway, he was nose tackle. And there he is, number 79. And I think, what's this, Packers? I don't know if you can read it or not. But, yeah, football player. I've met quite a lot of football players, actually, in my day. But, yeah, this is Bob Nelson. And, yeah, very easy to get along with guy. Pretty straight up dude. Like I said, I've never had an issue with the guy. He seems okay by me, and actually I got along with him. So, yeah. Now, occasionally you might meet somebody that says they're going to kick his ass or they kicked his ass. Yeah, believe it or not, there are some people that claim that they kicked his ass. That is a lie. Okay, I'll just tell you that right now. And who would claim that they kicked Bob Nelson's ass? Well, at least, two people in this picture have made that claim, and I guess they maintain that they kicked Bob Nelson's ass. I'm not going to tell you which two, but anyway, I will say that is a lie. None of these jokers, and I mean none of them, kicked his ass. And, we can go through. She never made that claim. But the others, the two, and by the way, it's only two people in this picture that claim to have kicked his ass. That never happened. Okay? Just didn't happen. Okay, here's another person I met in my life. Yeah, pretty good guy. Joe Moore from Hawaii. And some people say, oh, wait a minute. I thought you said you were from Georgia. I lived in Georgia, but I also lived in Hawaii before living to Georgia. Yeah, you can live in more than one place in a lifetime. No, you won't live in two places simultaneously, but it is possible that in a lifetime you can live in more than one place. This is for the people from Georgia who really find it difficult to comprehend such things.
Finally tonight, the latest trend in the United States, according to... Whoa, hey, whoa. Jima, Christmas, wow, whoa. Whoa. What in the world? Are you kidding me? What is this? Control? Hello? I'll tell you something. I'll tell you one thing.
What's that?
It's a good thing. It's just a good thing. This was April Fools. Gotcha, huh? Didn't we? Huh? April Fools.
Okay, that's Joe Moore. Now, he was an anchorman in Hawaii for KHON. He had a very good sense of humor, a good delivery. Here's the thing about Joe Moore, which I found him to be very unique from other news anchormen. He would deliver serious news in a serious way, and he would present the facts. And also, he had a very good sense of humor all the time, and he could deliver on that. And he was actually funny. Another thing he did is when other stories were reported, he would actually clarify the inaccuracies. I won't mention who, but there was a guy they did a story on, and there were some inaccuracies, and Joe Moore clarified the inaccuracies. Just like I clarified the inaccuracies about people who said they whipped Robert Nelson's ass. They did not. Okay, but anyway, good guy. I was glad to have met him. Yeah. And here's another guy I met. Okay. Evander Holyfield.
And he appears to be hurt. Bert Cooper appears to be hurt. Before this fight, takes a tremendous shot to the midsection.
Barely 60 seconds had passed before Vander dropped Cooper with a thudding left to the body.
Cooper responded, however, slinging Evander across the ring 2 rounds later to score the first official knockdown of the Real Deal's career.
Okay, Evander Holyfield, a very nice person, got along with him. I mean, he didn't have a lot to say, really. I mean, he's not, vocal or anything. He's actually fairly quiet. My son and his son went to the same high school. And, we had Parents' Day on the weekend sometimes. And, sometimes he was there, and, my son knew his son. And, so anyway, basically said hi to him and stuff like that. Didn't talk too much about boxing or anything. But anyway, very easy to get along with and good to meet him. And another guy I met, not this guy here, but somebody after.
Good evening. Surveys show that 85.7% of all Japanese males in Hawaii, ages 25 to 45, have the first name of Glenn. And the statistics also show that 79.4% of those Japanese men named Glenn have the last name of Miyashiro. Now, of all of these Glenn Miyashiros, 53.6% are married to a girl who is either named Karen Yamada or Lori Yamaguchi. They live in a townhouse out in Pearl City, and between them have at least one uncle whose first name is Masaichi, but they call him Uncle Masa. Now, these are only a few of the documented facts which demonstrate Glenn Miyashiro as Hawaii's generic Japanese male. For example, if you see 5 local Japanese men walking downtown, and you were to call out, "Hey, Glenn Miyashiro," at least one will turn around. 2 of them, if you're lucky. Well, let's give it a try, why don't we?
Okay, the guy I met is the guy in the picture, second from the right, and his name is Frank Delima. He's a comedian. And and yes, I did used to live in Hawaii before I lived in Georgia. So, it's possible. But anyway, I got to meet Frank Delima. Good comedian. A lot of these jokes, I mean, they're really inside jokes here in Hawaii. I mean, outsiders just aren't going to get them. But unfortunately, to understand a lot of these jokes, you kind of have to live in Hawaii for a while. Otherwise, they won't make any sense. And this is a sense of humor being displayed.
Hey, Glenn Miyashiro.
That's Frank Delima, actually.
Glenn Miyashiro. His name is Glenn Miyashiro. Glenn Miyashiro. His name is Glenn Miyashiro.
My name is Glenn Miyashiro. I went to Kaimaki High School. Then I went UH Manoa. Then I went work in one office. Then I went and got married. We got a reception, we Capiolani Hotel.
Glenn Miyashiro. Exciting Glenn Miyashiro. Glenn Miyashiro. The famous Glenn Miyashiro.
Surveys show that Glenn Miyashiro has one troublemaker's younger brother named Daryl. He has 2 nephews and 1 niece, Jason, Justin, and Jessica. His sister-in-law teaches at Highlands Intermediate.
Okay, that's Barbara Tanabe. She was also an anchor woman on KHON. Very pleasant lady. Later on, she left, and I think she moved somewhere in Washington.
Or My Elementary. Glenn's parents go to Las Vegas every year for vacation. They always bring back beef jerky to give to the kids. Glenn used to shop Kramer's, but now he goes to Andrade's. He always tucks in his reverse print Aloha shirts. His first car was a Volkswagen, but now he drives a Toyota.
Glenn Miyashiro. The thrilling Glenn Miyashiro. Glenn Miyashiro. We all know Glenn Miyashiro.
Oh, hi. My name's Glenn Miyashiro. You know, they say if you met one Glenn Miyashiro, you met them all. Well, that's not true. you know, I may be common and average, and I may be run of the mill, but well, at least, at least my name is Glenn Miyashiro, and my middle name is Tadashi. And when I was little, I went to Japanese school, but I never learned nothing. Well, I can understand a little bit though. I'm very boring.
Anyway, that's Frank Delima. A lot of the Japanese people in Hawaii do not speak Japanese. They're actually American, but we would call them Japanese American, but they're actually Americans. But then there's a large segment of that population who are actually from Japan, a lot of Japanese tourists in Hawaii. But anyway, Frank Delima, great guy. Really liked his shows. Got to watch a couple of them. And I don't know where he's performing now, but if you ever do go to Hawaii and you run into him, yeah, you're going to find that you'll like him. If he does more than one show, it's better to go to the last show because sometimes he'll give you an extension. And anyway, just go in there with an open mind and a sense of humor, which a lot of people these days don't have. You know, they get very upset and they're very sensitive and they get offended very easily. So for you guys who get offended, I mean, stay out of Hawaii. But anyway, for those of you who like to meet interesting people, he was pretty interesting, and I got along with him, and I liked him, and it's been a long time since I've seen him, but I did have the privilege of meeting him and talking with him, and all-around good guy. Hopefully you like this video. I get a lot of good comments, basically. I get a few negative ones. Actually, I get some serious negative ones, but the majority of them are very positive.